Hi, you guys. So I'm going to multitask. You may hear Mara on the ones and twos downstairs. I want to make this video about the stream I had on the 9th. Well, I had it on the 8th that night or early the 9th morning. And I think it shows a couple of things, specifically what's going on with the banks and our imminent departure. I dreamed that me and my aunt, who called me yesterday, actually, she texted me. I haven't talked to her in about over a month. So, me and my aunt were going to a candy store in a little lobby or commissary, to a little commissary stand in a part of a school building. It seemed like it was a high school type setting, and it seemed like we were in between classes. And we were going to buy candy before class because you can. Like in high school, you can stop and go to your lockers and go to your, during your 15 minutes. I don't know what we used to have 15 minutes. Maybe that's college I'm thinking about, but we used to have a little time in between. So we had a CVS card. And I could see the candy displayed behind some glass, maybe a vending machine or perhaps a vendor space in this particular little space, like a hallway, but it was kind of designated to these spaces that look familiar to me from my middle school. Anyway, Dave, the manager, store manager, Harris Teeter manager here in real life, he forbid us from buying it. And I didn't understand because we were supposed to be allowed to. CVS, that reminded me, I did look up the number. I did look up the name of CVS to see what it stood for. But as we know, SVB just collapsed yesterday. Okay? Next, I was in the area and I saw a river of people. Literally a river of people. It was the Jordan River. I had to know that it was the Jordan River. I saw no water, just the shape of a curvy river with a grassy area. But people of all kinds were in the river and in the grassy area, completely covering it. Women, children, people with head coverings, different nationalities, ages, just a truly diverse group of people. Like I said, I looked up CVS, and it is the country's largest pharmacy chain. It stands for Customer Value Store. Ironically, I saw BP Earthwatch when he made a video yesterday, I believe, about the SVB Bank, and he didn't cover Wells Fargo about the missing money, but he said that another crypto bank had collapsed also. And he mentioned something about the pharmaceutical companies. He also mentioned Bank of America and some of these other banks that were highly vulnerable that they're not talking about. Okay? Just us trying to buy some candy with the card made me think about how these people couldn't get their money out the bank. Okay? And there very well could be something linked to CVS. Could be. But I had the dream on the 9th, and of course this happened yesterday, okay, guys? So, of course, it made me think about SVB Bank, and I believe it is the start. Just one start. I was very hesitant to deposit a check today just for the fear of bank runs. Monday is going to tell the story, okay? The Jordan River, I screenshot a video on YouTube that kind of explains all the significant things that happen in the Jordan River. And I'll leave the entire link below. It's 7 minutes. But when I saw the river, and I just looked up the Jordan River, you guys, when I saw it in my dream, it looked just like this. The curve, and it was grassy, and but you couldn't see the water, you couldn't see the grass. All you could see was a sea of people covering this Jordan River. Different nationalities, different ages, people with head coverings, who you would think were from the Middle East, black, white, children. It was just a literal sea of people. Okay, and there are a lot of things that happen in I think they said the Jordan River is mentioned over 150 times, maybe 180 times in the Bible. And of course, Jesus himself was baptized there by John the Baptist. And from the Old Testament to the New Testament, there are a lot of things. I'm going to play this clip. I think we are going home so soon. I cut off the clip where this guy said that the Jordan River currently is a pretty good life source for those in Israel right now, or back then 6 years ago. Right now, I think it's all, well, this is what he said, and I don't want to conflict with what it is now, what I believe it is now, what I was reading, because I didn't finish reading it. But he said, when Jesus said, I am the river of life, this is what people equated it to. This is one of the first things that, this is one of the first things that came to their mind was the Jordan River. Okay? I just was kind of in shock. Okay? God's so good that he's steadily giving little encouraging glimpses to how close we are to go home, and the magnitude of a multitude of people. John the Baptist baptized people there in the Jordan River. Jesus' disciples baptized people in the Jordan River. Joshua led the Israelites over the Jordan River. So many things, you guys. It's so significant. And I haven't read about the Jordan River since I was reading the Old Testament back in the day. You know, things that I kind of looked up and studied. So that'll give me some material to look up. I was going to play the clip. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm just thankful to God. It was just amazing to see the multitude of people continue to preach the gospel, share the gospel with those, even if you feel like there's no hope. Like, oh, I'm going to shake the dust off my feet. Continue to pray that God's going to continue to draw them. You know, even in the last minute, or God forbid, if they are left behind, you don't give up. Okay, don't give up, especially on your loved ones or the ones that the Lord have assigned and put in your path for you to pray for, because ultimately it's Him doing the saving and the drawing. We're just interceding on their behalf. Okay, you guys, I love y'all. I'll just leave the video below. It's a 7-minute video. He keeps everything concise and tells you about just some of the different things. It's called HolySite, the HolyLandSite channel, and just amazing. All right, amazing. Love you all.